and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a review over on Dinnerly. So this is a subscription service, a lot like HelloFresh, where they send you your meals in the mail. And so I'm going to do an unboxing of what I got in this box, and then just kind of talk a little bit about Dinnerly, about the boxes that I've been getting. This is my third or fourth box, and kind of tell you about my experience and what I thought. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, continue to watch. Okay, so in these boxes I've ordered, they are 2 portions and there's 3 meals in there. So I just cooked them throughout the week. And in this box I have a pork ragu, also a summery tortellini salad with squash peas and Parmesan, and also a meatloaf beef burger with green beans and creamy ranch. So last night we actually made the summer tortellini salad, and it was so good. It was definitely a more summery kind of thing. So I'm just going through and showing you what all comes in here, how they package it. Typically they have a box cardboard piece in between the top and the bottom. It looks like it kind of moved around during the shipment in this one, as you can see, but everything was intact. I wasn't missing anything. I have missed an item before in the past. I had missed out on some, I think it was some rice, and they just credited my account. So it wasn't a big deal. I just went out and bought the rice and, used that. So one thing I'll note is throughout the box, you'll see little pieces of something on the bag. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. But there's insulation in here to keep everything cold, and every single time I get a box, it's busted. And so these little pieces are on some of the items. So I just rinse them off. It's not a huge deal or anything like that, but I did want to warn you guys that that does happen just from shipping. So, there's my mom. So if I happen to see any of it, I'll let you know and point it out. But at the very end of this video, I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about that busts. So just be aware of that. So everything came in here. The only thing you have to provide is like water, olive oil, salt and pepper, vinegar sometimes, things like that you typically already have in, your house. So those are the only things you need to provide. So let's see, it was a little bit watery down in there where the ice had melted. So that was new. I don't know. It came from Texas and I live in Knoxville. So I don't know if maybe that's why, but yeah, so there's the ice pack. You can kind of see the stuff down in there. Let me see if it'll show you in this box. This was a box that I actually got before this one I just showed you. So we actually have already cooked all of these meals. So I can actually tell you, if they were good, how I liked them, things like that. So in this box, we have the pan-fried gnocchi with corn, tomato, and fresh ricotta. And that was probably one of my favorite meals. It was delicious. Then we had a burger with zesty potatoes and sweet pickled mayo. And then cilantro, lime, grilled chicken with bell pepper and rice pilaf. Guys, this box was my favorite. So here's the potato gnocchi. I've never really had potato gnocchi before, so that was different, but it was also really, really good. They always send these potato buns for your burgers, which are delicious. Next is the potato. There was some cilantro on it, so there's just a potato. Okay, so next is mayonnaise, and this was actually some kind of flavor was in there, and it was delicious. All right, next is some bell peppers. They actually sent me 2, and it only called for 1, so I just had extra. They send you a whole thing of garlic instead of what you need, so you actually get plenty. You always get a whole garlic clove. There's the Jasmine Rice. I'd never had Jasmine Rice until I started doing Dinnerly, and oh my gosh, it's delicious. Next is some plum tomatoes that you use in with your gnocchi. Let's see, Cajun seasoning. So this goes with the burger with zesty potatoes. Corn. Now, that's one thing that keeps your price low is you have to do everything kind of yourself. So I had to shuck the corn, and I actually had to cut it off of the middle. All right, so next is some limes. We use those with the cilantro lime grilled chicken. Next is the scallions. Okay, so there's the cardboard box that separates kind of the top and the bottom. Usually the meat is down in the very bottom, right on top of an ice pack. See, there's the ice pack. So they're right up underneath there. And there's the stuff I'm talking about. If you guys saw that, there's just some little black specks on that. There's cilantro. All right, moving right along. So here is the pickles, and they had actually leaked out into the bag. So they're in a container, but the liquid was trapped there in the bag, so that was totally fine. Next is, looks like the chicken. So there's actually 2 in there. It looks really small, but there's 2 breasts in there. All right, the ground beef. There's my son helping. Next is the ricotta. See, there's the little black specks all over it. So I'm going to show you at the end what is causing that. But I just rinsed everything off, and, you know, it's fine. All right, next is sour cream. So you mix that in for the cilantro lime grilled chicken, and it makes this delicious, like, topping. So here's the inside. There's the ice pack down there underneath. So here's just the recipe. This is what you have to pull up in order to do your meals on your computer or your phone. So that's one thing that's different. You don't have a recipe card. It's just online. So that's another reason the cost is low. So here's my ingredients for the potato gnocchi. There's it cooking, making the sauce there with the ricotta. There's the corn and the tomatoes, and there's the final result. So here's what I'm talking about, where you get these little speckles of stuff on your food. So just be aware that that is in there. So give me a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.